Louis, what's going on? Ah, I thought you was gonna let me introduce it. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You got to know you long-winded. You said we on the time schedule.
I was gonna do it quick, but go ahead.
And we just get into it.
Let's go.
All right, Brandon. Did you see this video right here I sent you?
I did not.
All right, we go watch it today. This is going viral around the southern United States of America.
Man wants a gun at a female at a gas station. Check this out.
Bro, you can pause it anytime, Brandon. Just tell me.
Hey, bro.
He got a gun on her right now.
Hey, bro.
Hey, man. Don't do that, man. Get off her, man.
He's gonna wrestle and pop her. I beat the bro.
Hey, get the shit on camera.
Bro, I'm on, bro. I want to see it from my mama. Come on now.
Dang.
Hey, get your motherfucking hands off her.
Is that a wonderful man or a beautiful man?
That is a wonderful guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
So wonderful means Snow White, people. Hold on. Okay, in that case, is that a beautiful woman or a wonderful woman?
It sounds like a beautiful woman.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Hey, get that motherfucking pistol off her.
Wait, pause it real quick. Just real quick. All right, so if you at the gas station, you ran in, you got some pork skins, you coming out, and you see this happening, what are you doing? Are you gonna pull your phone out? You gonna pull a firearm out? What you gonna do?
The TV, the dude's gonna need some footage of what happened.
Okay, but what if they already got 3 people recording? They're like, oh, we got all the people recording. You jump into action. You go over there and try to break it up. Is that what you're gonna do, or you gonna get back in your car?
You said that's who gonna do.
That's what I'm asking. You gonna do it? They say, look, yeah, they're gonna like, Lewis, we got all the camera, we got all the angles we need. We just need you to go over there and intervene. Say that beautiful woman.
Guys, Brandon ain't never been in a gunfight. So if I went over there with a handgun, okay. This how gunfights work. My imagination.
Okay, go ahead.
You can bluff somebody when there's only one gun at the scene. Don't you come over here. Hey. But in real life, once one person who has a gun, see another one of these,
it's a shooter.
It's right there immediately.
Correct.
So, Brandon, you walking from the front of the store. If I see you got a gun, I'm straight busting. Why?
It's just because you never know what's going to happen. So you
rather the man that's walking to you with a gun.
Exactly. So he's a threat, and you don't know what he could do. So if I'm looking at him, I ain't got time to. I'm already battling this one person. I'm thinking they might be trying to jump me now. So I'm gonna start aiming and I'm gonna start shooting.
So if you know guns, you need a gun that look like this.
Where you get that from?
This is what you need. You need to be 100 yards away
and take him out.
He can't see. If he saw this, he shoot that way. That's what you need.
I got you.
You know, people ain't never been in no gunfight. You ain't trying to get hit. You trying to hit him.
So you're not gonna run up. You're not gonna intervene. You ain't gonna be like, hey, leave her alone. You ain't gonna do none of that.
The guy's doing that now, Bertie. Put that pistol out.
Yeah, but he's not running up, right? He had a safe distance, ducking behind a car. So, hey.
Oh, let's continue, Brad. You better get on.
Wait, can you pause it real quick?
Donald Trump, but yeah.
So that woman, she could get in her car and leave right then, right?
Brandon, she could have did that 5-6 times before.
But still, even then, he backed up. He aiming at her. She could be like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. Let me just get out of here because you may pull the trigger and I can't restart my life. Once I'm hit, it's over.
People, I ain't never. The shit I say is based off something. Malibus and Impalas. If a girl is in a Malibu or an Impala, she'll got this behavior right here.
Or Nissan Altima.
No, let's don't see that's those high class.
Are they?
You know, class like, versus government owned once owned Malibu, or government once owned Impala. And we ain't talking about 96 here, people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and Lahashi Park, is that a normal parking spot, Bernie?
No. And that's what I said. Do you know the backstory behind this video? Were they fighting over a gas pump? You know, I like to know how
many times I gotta tell Brett if I do a damn backstory, I tell her the backstory. Huh?
But I'm just curious because I want to know why she was parked this way. Why did they feel like they needed to take it to this level at a gas station? And like I said, we just talked about certain gas stations to stay away from on the phone earlier today, because this kind of stuff you can run into at those gas stations.
The man was mad because he pulled up. He got the gas on the left
other side.
And he put up that yellow thing right there that pissed him off.
And that will kind of make you mad if you pull up and you see that on the pump. Now you got to try to reposition your car to the other side and see if you can. And he got that big old pickup truck too. But go ahead. What you gonna say?
Car and what, Brennan?
You said car and what?
Yeah.
What
car and trailer. It's a big difference.
It's a trailer.
You got to hook up to a trailer.
Point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, you can't be drinking and bag it up. Brennan know about it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So
that may be off.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
This guy's tripping. I just leave. Hey, I got you.
Speedway.
The man tell him, yeah, you know what that is. The man's telling him to leave.
Right.
Pull up. The white guy, the wonderful guy telling him leave.
Right.
The beautiful guy.
Right.
Pull off. What's she doing?
Still arguing, still talking, still at the scene, still somebody aiming directly at her head. I just don't think that's a good idea.
She's making a spectacle on herself.
It's a gun at
and I damn messed up the damn video, man. Look at this shit right here. Hold on.
Go ahead. Say, get in your car, brother.
Take that. You point that at me.
And where is he saying that? He behind the beers inside.
Brandon said that dumb shit the same thing a few months ago.
What you mean?
Brandon said, if a man, this is a Screwdriver episode. Brandon said if a man had a gun on him and was close, he'll try to take it. I said,
I think I did say that something like that.
If you take the gun, you're taking the bullets with you too.
Just maybe. But you know, you be thinking that if somebody got it, you'll go through the options you got. Give it up. Man, I watched Rush Hour last night with my daughter. Man, I think I could do that shit Jackie Chan did, grab a gun real quick. I could do it. Or just put your hands up. Those are your options.
Now, we ain't gonna get to this video today.
What?
When you grab a gun, you hold them, mother. If I teach Perp how to shoot, you hold it. You hold it hard. Brandon can hit my hand, the gun ain't coming out.
You saying if the person aiming the gun is holding?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
If I teach you to hold it,
Uh-huh.
Brandon think he gonna do this and the gun go just fall out my hand.
I saw a Rush Hour. All you gotta do is and turn the gun around. That's all you gotta do.
I'm trying to hit your ass in the chest. You know, you hate. I'm on you. I ain't like him trying to do a headshot.
Yeah. That's what he's going for too.
You know, but his grip is square. I bet Brandon ain't gonna snatch that gun out of his hand.
No, because soon as I flinch,
off.
Yeah, I'm not doing it with him. He locked it loaded. He ready to go.
You got that thing locked. That's what you do. That's how they shoot you. You see?
Right. Correct.
Yeah, and it's not locked for the first shot.
What you mean?
That's locked for the follow-up shot, people. For the first shot, you don't feel till after the bullet is at its destination.
Okay.
The second shot, that's when your arm comes up. Only thing they doing is the arrow
Put it back
down. You see how that works, people?
Right.
Yeah. Now, brother, the man said he go take the gun. Let's listen to what else crazy stuff he got to say. I'm not trying to leave. I asked y'all brothers to call the police. He could have just shot me.
Right. Black man ain't helping out. The black man's supposed to save her.
Why
you supposed to put your life on the line for her? You know that'll be a narrative. Like I said, I haven't seen it. They say, well, we were just recording. Why you ain't go up in there and slap that man up? You know, slap the gun out of his hand, a loaded weapon out of his hand. I think we did the right thing. We told her just leave.
She said she don't want to call the cops.
Yeah, okay,
so
we'll
Brandon,
do that.
tell me this.
Go ahead.
You walking down Main Street, 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
In Baltimore.
Oh shit.
All right. Some guys with some pizzas. No, you walking home with a pizza.
Okay.
Some guys with some broomsticks see you, and they bust your head wide open and take the pizza.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna run back to the people and say, "Let me call the cops while you're over here"?
You're not. No, I'm gonna get up out of there.
You gonna get up out of there?
Safe zone.
Yeah.
Then call the police.
What is she? Is she at a safe zone?
No,
Brandon?
she's not. She's in danger, and staying in there.
What I got on the screen? It says retreat, right?
Yeah.
The
retreat first.
The first line of offense and defense is get your ass up out of there.
All right.
That's what you do. Get out there. If you took any firearm class, the concealed carry, shoot first ain't never the one. Unless you're in Florida and Caucasian, it's always retreat.
Yeah.
Brandon saw me with the screwdriver video. I said, get back. Get back.
Right. You
gotta come to me to get stabbed.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think we watch a lot of action movies and we feel like we can become the attacker. We could take the situation in our hands and be a vigilante or just overpower somebody. I think that black lady felt like I can overpower him with my voice or with my loudness, even though he has a gun.
Tonight, after police say he was.
And people, don't be one of these guys within the last 6 months and you up here making a headline. Man trying to stop fight.
Yeah.
Get run over by a truck.
Sheesh.
Man try to stop fight.
Yeah.
Get stabbed and died. Woman try to stop fight and get stabbed and died.
Yeah.
This is recently, people. And some of this stuff is this one right here is this year.
Yeah.
That's 5 days ago.
And my thing is, once you die, you don't come back. So if you want to try to help somebody, you got to think about yourself first. You got to think about your family first.
Brandon, this is a Christian channel, brother.
You're right.
You come back. You come back in spirit. All right.
Good
Brandon,
one. That's a good one.
Brandon, you can help your wife work by being with her at work in memory.
In spirit. Yeah.
That's what you can do, Brandon.
You're right. That may not be as fun. They may still cry and mourn for me, but you're right.
All right, let's check out this one video before we go to the next one.
Okay.
While trying to help a woman who was shoved by her boyfriend. The man saw what was happening, went into his truck, grabbed a hatchet, and used it on the boyfriend, according to detectives. And that's when police say the boyfriend grabbed a gun and shot the man. Action News reporter Brianna Smith, following the twists and turns of this story, live for us at Upper Darby Police. And Brianna, a lot of people you talked with say that the man who stepped in showed a lot of courage.
That's right, Shar. He's being hailed a hero by residents after immediately stepping in to save the woman. But they're also thankful that this dangerous situation did not turn
Now,
deadly.
Brandon, tell me what's one more likely.
What? I just saw
The
what
woman,
Dr.
the
Ruth
woman, the woman sucking the man, her ex-boyfriend, her boyfriend off,
said.
or the woman sucking the stranger off in the future. Which one's more likely?
What do you mean? Go ahead. Play. Is a video? Let me see.
No, it's a video, but the woman. Okay, I'll play.
Go ahead.
That's how residents describe this 73-year-old man who helped a woman in danger in Upper Darby.
Not all
Oh.
apes. He did what he had to do because he's a man, and that's what men do. They protect. But I hope he's okay.
Center parking lot, block of
So that's him fighting the dude.
No, push his girl down.
Police say
Okay.
a 37-year-old man and his girlfriend.
Oh, he jumped out of a pickup truck.
He threw her to the ground. That's when the 73-year-old man intervened with a hatchet in hand.
Dang.
And struck the boyfriend in the shoulder. Police say the boyfriend told them he grabbed his gun and shot the man in the foot because
Dang.
73 years old.
So wait, hold on. The man jumped out with a hatchet to try to help.
Yeah, hit the man with
Hit
the
him.
hatchet now.
All right, and then the guy came back with a gun and shot him.
Yep. See, here's the thing,
Sheesh.
people. The 7-year-old broke the law by using a hatchet. All right, that's a deadly weapon.
And that's a good point that you bringing up. Like you
You
think
know?
you can't escalate it that much when you're trying to break up a domestic dispute. Like it sounds good, I guess, right? I'm trying to save this woman's life, so I hit her with
bluff,
an
bro. I
axe.
told you about the bluff. Only one person with the weapon. I'm bluffing you out. I got the
Yeah.
axe. Get out
Yeah.
of here. The
Yeah,
man said, I ain't getting out here. You got to hit me.
right, right.
And guess what happened after he got hit?
What?
He went to his car and grabbed that gun.
Right.
Is that legal, Brandon, or illegal
No,
to do?
that's illegal. That's illegal.
Oh, what happened to stand your ground?
Well, I guess it depends on your state, but I guess since the guy hit him with an axe, can he beat that case now? He was like, it was self-defense.
In black people, in beautiful people law, your first act is always to retreat. So he
Yeah.
should have retreated. And
Who
got
should
in that
have
car.
retreated though?
The wife beater.
Okay, all right.
He should have retreated, but he grabbed his gun because the man bust all this open.
And was he fighting without a shirt on? It looked like I couldn't really see it. Did he have his shirt off?
Well, two fools for a distance fighting, you can't tell what. No, two people for a distance fighting, you can't tell who the fool. You said they got their shirt off, right?
Yeah, it looked like the man had his shirt off. And that's the thing, like, what? So if you pulled up and you saw two people fighting, it was a man and a woman. Like, it's a lot to get in somebody's business like that, and put your life on the line for somebody like that.
That is correct. You get in my business, you better have a uniform on, or better be a friend or family.
Right.
Anything else, you get stabbed.
Right. And it's not about being scared. It's about doing things the right way. Like it's just a tricky situation. Because like if I see a couple fighting and I get in there, I get stabbed and I'm dead, and they looking at me like, oh well, and then the couples together, they make up and they're all right. Like couples fight all the time. Like then I'm dead. You know, go ahead. What you about to say?
Brandon's at the park. He hit his daughter on the hand because she was acting up.
Uh-huh.
Another man said, you can't do that. Get off of
Right.
what's gonna happen, Brandon?
I'm gonna kill that man.
No, you ain't gonna kill that man.
No, but I'm gonna
Fight
be
the man.
Right, there you go.
You see,
Right.
this is what's going on, people.
But even I'm gonna be careful saying this because it is a touchy subject. If me and my wife are arguing and she pushed me and I push her back and we at the park and somebody jump in, how you think I'm gonna feel? You think I'm gonna be excited? You think I'm gonna be all right with that?
Unless they can intimidate you, unless they can bluff you out. If they can't bluff you, Brandon, it's a fight. That's all. See, people, bluff is a real tactic.
Yeah, it is. It always works though. That's the thing.
And that's why people get stabbed.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't get bluffed out, Quit that. Get
Right.
off of her.
Have a plan. This may sound funny. I just thought about this on the fly. So if I saw a situation like that, can you mace I might just mace everybody.
No. At the end of this, they said the law enforcement said call a law enforcement. That's their damn job.
You're right. But it just don't. It feels like people feel like you let them down. Like if you didn't step in and diffuse the situation, control the situation, you're not a real man.
So let's see what these come out. I don't know. I can make this screen bigger. Watch this, Brandon. It says, and none of these around her didn't have a strap. Brandon, we talked about this before. This is the only strap
right
that is off it.
Right. And you don't really want to be shooting around a gas station. I mean, I'm not saying something gonna blow up, but it's a lot of people around. It's just too much going on to try to start a shootout at a gas station trying to save somebody that won't leave. Just leave.
And don't shoot in anyway. Don't shoot if your life is in danger.
Yeah.
Or a stranger jump on your ass and you don't know the guy. You don't know who he is.
Right.
The guy behind the camera was indeed not going to do anything. What did the guy behind the camera say?
Hey, what did he say? Put it down, or what did he say? Something I'll take it from him. Or
there you go. I take it. Now, Brandon, have you ever been in a situation a person been doing a lot of loud talking, but they always at a distance?
Yes, I have. That's most people nowadays.
What you mean, most people? Shit.
If it's a problem,
You sure?
Yeah. What do you think? All right, so if you had a basketball game, people talking all kind of junk to LeBron or Russell Westbrook, they had a safe distance. They'll say all kind of stuff. They wouldn't necessarily say that stuff if they saw the person face to face.
Yeah, but they got a fence and security guard.
For sure.
So without a fence and security, have you heard last time you heard somebody do that?
No.
They had to be middle school or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't. That's not something I encounter on a regular basis, or just anytime. Because if I'm in an area where that's happening, I'm in the wrong area. That's how I feel.
This how important. This how serious middle school is, Brandon.
Go ahead. What?
You gonna have introduction to life.
You're right.
You have Barney right here.
Okay.
At the same time, you got some Tigger old biddies.
And you're trying to process all of that.
You got to process. You got the man, you ain't going to do nothing and move it back. I'll whoop your ass and move it back.
Right.
You got to learn, do you want to be that kind of guy?
Yeah.
Or you want to be the guy that choked the guy going down the steps?
And I was just thinking that before you said that.
Which one you want to be?
Right.
That's how middle school is.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. You up there, you still watching Power Rangers in the morning. But you said, damn, I make a finger girl in the evening.
Yeah, right. On the bus. Right.
It's a transition stage of little kids becoming adults.
And that's what I'm about to say. You start to become who you're gonna be for the rest of your life. So you may I'm not saying you, but sometimes somebody can get choked on the stairs because they was running their mouth. Now they move through life differently. Okay. Yeah,
I know who it is. But keep going, Brandon.
Well, I'm just saying that's where you learn. Sometimes people don't ever get checked early. So then they'll be 60 years old, and then that's the first time they get their wake-up call. So
there you go. I got wake-up calls like that. When you run your mouth, be prepared to people to fight your ass.
Right. Because when you're just talking, you in the moment, you just having fun, you trying to outdo somebody. But sometimes you can go too far.
Yeah, on the bus. I talked about this on the road rage. I learned this on the bus.
What?
When you slap somebody, don't turn around because they can hit you in the back of the head.
Right.
See, Brandon, did I tell you?
Yeah.
Brandon, like, why he turned around and the woman hit him across the head?
Yeah. It's
I
just
said,
setting you up. They like,
he didn't see. I learned that in middle school. Once you a threat,
yeah.
you that shit. You got to be like that.
Yeah, you got to back up out of there. Yeah, you do, and that's a good point because you'll think you
don't
don't
back up out of there. You got to eyes on the threat.
But as you back out of there, as you retreat out of there, because I think people feel like they've said enough. What you gonna do, huh? That's it. And you be like, all right, and then you turn around and then bow. That's when you get hit in the back of the head.
And that's why I got hit in the back head. So if I just slap Daniel, bow, right there. And
sometimes you think that's enough. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I turned around, he popped me. I jumped over that damn seat right there. You know, the big seats look like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, on the school bus.
Yeah, I jumped over that seat. I'm over that seat right there. Yep. 6th and 7th grade. Well, that's one or 8th grade. Ooh, damn. It could
was
have
a
been
middle
8th
school?
grade. Yeah, middle school. You know, middle school. Yeah.
And we rode the same bus. I just don't remember that. Was I on the bus when that happened?
Friend, this is almost at the last stop. You was
Okay.
down the hill,
middle stop.
past
Like,
apartments, past Eric's stop. You was that stop right there.
Yeah.
See, we had to go work our way up
And
there.
you know, it's funny because, you know, when you ride the bus and you get off, I don't think about them other stops unless they, you know, because it's been times they passed my stop, but I ain't really ever think about your stop and all that kind of stuff. But that's interesting. I missed that fight because I got off too early.
Yeah, you get off. Brandon got off at the time. If the show started at 4:30 or 3:30, he could be there before the show started.
Right.
I got off. It was at the 50 mark or 20 minutes, you know. So Brandon can watch this whole show, a luxury in life, you know. I only had to watch 10 minutes, the back 10 minutes of it.
Right. And we ain't had no YouTube. You can't rewind. You can't do none of that stuff.
Yeah, I said, Brandon, lucky motherfucker. Get home, go watch the whole what you was watching, Brandon.
I'm trying to think. I can't really think what I was watching. I remember what I watched in the morning, but when I came home, I don't think I was watching Dragon Ball Z in middle school. I can't remember when I started watching.
That's high school.
Yeah, I might have watched some of Dragon Ball earlier, like maybe well, you
he lying.
Go ahead. But
Dragon Ball came on at 5:30 in the morning. Brandon ain't waking up no 5:30.
I remember watching Dragon Ball Saturday morning sometimes, and I think that's when I wasn't really watching it, but I do remember watching Dragon Ball because I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't really into the show, but I do remember it.
Well, I didn't watch that pussy one. I watched the Z.
Yeah, and that's what I say. It really wasn't good. I just remember it.
Oh, okay. Brad, you want to call it or you want to do this?
No, let's do this one because it's funny because I actually watched some of this. I kind of skimmed through it. And I was like, oh, okay, because I do actually watch this show from time to time.
Okay, so I don't need to load you up. This is Pop My Balloon.
Correct.
If you want to not get rich and don't make a lot of money,
do what?
Watch these shows every time they come out. Right there. Every time they come out, watch it right there.
Okay, so what are you trying to say with that statement? That's how people get rocked to sleep.
We all focus. This is what we focus on
for sure.
Anytime I see a black man with a word with a Italian, gay Italian man name on the shirt, I just think a bitch. You know what I mean? That's what that's come to mind. I said, it's a bitch or you're a hoe. I could trick you. Yeah, that's.
But let me ask you this. I saw this. I was analyzing the guys and how they dressed. Who was up here? Because like you say, this guy had the designer shirt on. Who was the best dressed man for dating? Like, you know, if you're going on a date with somebody or you meet somebody in these situations, how should you dress? Should you pull out the designer clothes? Should you should tuck it in with a turtleneck? Because
ladies and gentlemen, Brandon is confused.
Okay, go ahead.
Been on a Delta 9 or something.
Why you say that? But go ahead, because
I ain't looking at how the guys dress for. Ooh, who to go on the date with?
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, how should men dress when they go on a date? Because you said you don't
dress in the way you want to. That's how you dress.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying dress for who you are, because I think a lot of people on this thing, they dress and they're trying to keep up with certain fashions. They're trying to look a certain way. They wanna come off like they got money. I think it's a guy with a cowboy hat on. Like it's a lot of different fashion and just a lot of different people on here. It's blue collar people on here, maybe some scammers. I was just trying to get your opinion on how you think men should approach this kind of stuff.
Well, Pat Poos and Ramboos and the block captain right here, wherever his name is, he got it dressed like that to be one of those battle rappers. You know?
Okay.
What's his name? What's the man's name?
Well, not Pat Poos. You talking about Easy the Block Captain?
Easy the block cap. There he is right there, people.
Wait, that's him for real?
No, Brandon.
I was about to say.
Brandon, don't they got no jaws? That's why they got the beard. Easy the block cap right here. Yeah. They got businesses in Atlanta and New York. Don't that sound like some scamming shit?
Yeah, that's scamming. Yeah. For sure.
All right. This is a different approach. You ain't gonna never see this on nowhere else.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay. And how do you show love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing to like, you know, in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, you know, all needs, like not just one.
Brandon, can you fulfill your wife? Are you married, Brandon?
Yes, I'm married.
Can you fulfill your wife all her needs?
No.
Oh, you see, audience, there you go. You see,
it's impossible though. But a lot, like you say, a lot of people say a lot of stuff because it sounds good, but then they're still single. And he's a relationship coach too. So I think people get
to it.
Right. I think people like to hear themselves talk. They like to give advice that they're not even practicing themselves. So he said
he give love that's reciprocal. So let me see here. Let's take me. My love language is the touch. Allegedly, let's guess. This is made up. Love language, all this shit is made up, people. Allegedly. My love language is the touch. Her love language is quality time.
Mm-hmm.
She fulfills me by touching me. So I'm going to reciprocate the same love and touch her. But they ain't hers is not touch.
Right.
It's quality time. You see how this bullshit starts,
But don't it sound good? I think people like a lot of these terms and they like to overcomplicate things. So it's like, okay, well, this is how it's going to work for you, even though they're single and they're not happy. It's just,
you know, he ain't happy. Look at him, bro.
I'm not saying
Brother,
he's
with
happy.
a hairstyle like yours, like he got, you know, but his is on chemo.
He's a little older. Happy? I'm not saying he's not happy.
Ain't older. You older than him, brother. I know how old you is.
But let me ask you this: if I'm on a dating show that's not gonna get me anywhere, really, I'm not doing well. If I'm seeking attention online like this as a grown man, I don't think I'm in my right mind. If you're 20 and you're doing this stuff, fine, okay. Lewis, if you were single, would you go on a internet dating show where they popping balloons?
Maybe.
No, you know, Lewis is not
5,000, 10,000 followers up here, and the metaverse got to build up. Yeah,
there you go. Okay, well, see, you're doing it for another reason though,
and they doing it for the same reason too, Brian.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. And he's not looking to try to date on here, even though that's the premise of this whole thing.
Audience, I can fill you in if you don't know. These people are from across the United States. Okay. And they're coming to Arizona, I believe.
Okay.
How can you date somebody you in Chicago and they in California?
Right. Correct. You're not really doing it. All this stuff, like you can have a long distance relationship, but is it going to work out? No, it's not going to work out. It sounds good. It's for an episode.
Hold on, Brandon. Let's be optimistic about things because we godly. You got... Just like you got to buy the lottery ticket and scratch it off $1,000
Mhm.
Your long distance relationships got the same amount of success.
Correct.
And working
I got
out.
you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know,
You can be in the same city and you still have a hard time trying to make it work.
okay. I was like, damn, why I gotta be that damn hard? Let's listen to this bozo.
Thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's just the reality of a relationship. So yeah.
Over here, you're
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you'll say?
okay. Start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. Answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys.
All right. The reason I stopped to here, she has a very simple question. He's supposed to be a financial whatever
Advisor.
influencer,
Yeah, there you
a
go.
life coach, and
Uh-huh.
a single coach, and he can't even listen to a simple question. So let's get her to repeat the question.
You
Yeah.
guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you like give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So
What do you
I'm
do?
gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know,
Okay.
first off. But
All right, Brandon, let's see here. He's 39 years old, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's say his woman is 42. She tired them damn dishes in the damn sink. You know?
Right.
Why is she paying 80% of the bill? That's the argument, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You think sex gonna solve that?
No, it's not. And that's why he's single with this advice. Like, this sounds good though, right? It sounds good to some people. It does sound good to some people. Yeah.
Right.
If we get in an argument, I'm just gonna lay it down. Problem solved.
And you gonna do that every time.
Every time.
And the argument is you can't pick the kids up on time.
Right.
If you
And I guess women are so stupid, they just gonna forget about the problem. They're gonna forget why they were mad because the sex is so good, right? That may work 1 or 2 times, maybe, but the problem is not going anywhere. That's why this stuff doesn't work. That's why you can't really listen to people that's talking like this. And that's what I want to say. I'm glad you did what you did and you brought this to light.
Oh, you didn't see this? How I listen, people. I'm a comprehend nigga.
But
You know what I'm talking about?
but you know how people do listen? They listen with their eyes. Like they want to see, they hear his voice, they see what he's wearing, they see his chains. They're like, oh, okay. And they kind of get confused and then get it caught up in the web. And that's how people get in relationships that don't make any sense. It's like, what was I doing? He says stuff that sounds good. They may like the sound of his voice, but his actions don't match what he's saying he's going to do.
Well, you can't see no actions. They're on the damn stage, brother.
I hear you, but this is the introduction, and that's how people get sucked in. And people got to start paying attention to actions, not just words. Because anybody can say anything. They're going to give you the stars and the moon.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is not truly edit. This is barely this is in the first 2 minutes of the damn episode.
Mhm.
And this is his interactions.
Right.
So it's highly no in it. She couldn't showcase her personality to nobody yet.
Yeah.
I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue, you know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue because people had their differences.
That's a
but they
lie
did-
right here. any man who get mad, what do the girls do when they trim the whole eyebrows trim?
Uh-huh.
Any man that get his complete eyebrows trim, you know, all this is mad.
Oh, you're saying he is? You saying he is? He has
Yeah.
his eyebrows done? Okay.
turtleneck, huh?
Yeah, he got a turtleneck tucked in too.
Tucked in with eyebrows. Oh, he arguing a lot.
Right.
You know, rip pants, and you halfway to 80 years old. You arguing a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents.
Louis, you
argued.
pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think me and my wife argue a lot? If you ask my daughter, do you think she'll say we argue a lot?
Probably not.
Yeah, she said we argue all the time.
Well, she
So
probably
even-
she hear elevated voices with
correct.
attitudes behind them. Y'all ain't
Right,
arguing.
And she cannot she can't differentiate. She can't tell the difference between us having a conversation and a real argument. So even kids, they'll hear loud voices and they'll think their parents are arguing. So he's trying to act like his parents never did any of that kind of stuff. His parents was perfect. He's perfect. His eyebrows are perfect.
Two-parent household.
Two-parent household. He should be straight, right? He got 2 chains on. But for some reason, he's on here looking for clout on Pop the Balloon.
With 5 dreads in his head. No, they braids. Okay,
they are braids.
So when I used to have braids, can you believe that, brother? You see me with them.
Yeah.
Don't you gotta? Is he laying between a woman legs or a man legs? Which one you think?
It could be both. It could be one week to getting them done. He might, and it depends. Did they say where he's from?
He sound like he's from Texas.
Okay. But we don't know. But it's a lot of men that are metrosexual, you know. And we're not here to judge, but we just go. Have you ever gotten your eyebrows done?
Occasionally.
Okay.
No, paid for them?
Yeah, paid for them done.
No.
Okay.
No.
I think he had.
Sometimes I get it like right here with my clippers.
I got you.
Yeah. But nah, I never paid for it. That's say that for the
So what they get threading, they get their eyebrows threaded or something like that. I think that's what you're trying to say. But you know.
Threaded? Brandon know the new stuff. Yeah, they don't do the.
But they do that in the mall. I see him in the mall.
Yeah, they do that in the mall. It costs more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people don't like that thread. They want the razor blade.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's listen to it.
In argumentative relationships, but I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always gonna like your partner, so you got to really like talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough,
I want to pause it. Mr. Delta Ruse, I see your comment. I heard he was 73 years old. I'll go edit all this out, Brandon.
Okay.
They came from a different era. I just want to correct you, Delta Ruse. That means he came from an era whooping bitches was normal. All right. So you may want to recheck it.
Talking about the guy that jumped out with the hatchet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Whooping bitches
that was normal
back in the day. All right. All the way the girls didn't get whooped, they had big brothers. And they know that you get your stuff down.
Right.
So just to update you, they had to come out with all these rules to protect women. And it started around maybe in the mid 1900s.
Okay.
you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences, because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like, that's, to me, that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
Dad is coming home to
but
fix
see how they looking.
So
they're like, dang, that's smooth. I should have thought of something like that. For some reason, people like to do those kind of tricks. Like,
Brandon, are you confused, Brandon?
I'm not confused, but certain people get confused by that. You saw how everybody reacted when he said that, though. Even she kind of was taken aback. Go ahead.
Is it a negative way?
Yeah, for sure.
He heard the host is in a negative way. The guys laugh and say, "Why are you gonna say something like that?"
Right. And
this girl right here, well, ain't nobody putting her up on her shoulders. She ain't having sex like that. Even though she's pretty.
Right. But you know,
she got to pass for that.
Right. But I think people like stuff like that. Like that's something that's a quotable. They like it because it stand out. You can go viral. Like, people like that kind of stuff. They don't like real answers, because is anything wrong with having arguments? That's how you get to the bottom of things. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be arguing, but you can have a discussion. You can be arguing. Sometimes you can get somebody's understanding better. You can get somewhere in a relationship through arguments.
If y'all both working to the common ground.
Yeah, for sure.
But You just go drive your. You just go. The guys is gonna be like this,
right?
If
but
there ain't no common ground,
right? But if you thinking you're never gonna have an argument in a relationship, that's not realistic. It's
Shit,
gonna be disagreements. It's gonna be arguments. That's just part of a relationship.
In a relationship, you'll argue with your parents.
For sure.
You'll go decades without arguing with them. Till something changes.
Yeah.
Hold on, but come on. We can't, Brandon. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm struggling.
You know, you went to 3 decades with no arguments.
Right.
No, we argue. I didn't have a disagreement since I was 15. Now look at us.
Right.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or with. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying?
Now, is that an insult, bro?
Obviously, no.
Is if I tell a woman, it look like you looking for guidance.
You better put godly guidance.
Yeah, you gotta tie that in. You know, you gotta tie that in.
And that means guidance of a man. That's what you really mean.
But you gotta tie the Bible in. You gotta tie it because it's gonna sound sexist if you don't do that. And that's a good thing that you always do. Like when we're talking about certain stuff, like without the Bible and the words that's in the Bible, it can come off a certain way in this generation. We're in a generation where people look at the words a certain way. But if you're backed up by quotes from the Bible and what God says, it weighs differently. It sounds different.
Isaiah 20, chapter 54. God said single women and married women that your husband ran away, I would be your husband. I would be your father. So if it ain't nothing wrong with women.
But is that a bad thing though? But that's what I'm saying. But and you know, in this generation, like if you see, just say you were single and you saw a single woman, you'd be like, and it look like you kind of you got some good things going on for you, but you're lacking in some areas. Let me help you out. Let me put my man touch on your life. Is that a bad? Does that sound bad?
Yeah, that's bad. You supposed to say, "Girl, let me lead you." Grab
there you go.
All these words mean the same people.
Right, it does. It does. Lead sounds better.
Yeah, let me lead you.
But do you put but through Christ? Do you say through Christ, or you know how would you tie it in there?
Lead is just fine.
Okay, you think so?
If she say hell no, she ain't the one for you.
No. Right, but I think there's nothing wrong with that though.
Let me guide you like a mount. Nah, girl, don't they want leaders?
Yeah.
Use wordplay. Girl, let me lead you.
Yeah.
You know, I may not be your leader, but I'm leading you, so you still feel in control. And he needs some leadership. He on this damn show too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but you know she can't recognize the prize.
Oh,
you know, so obviously
that's spicy. Getting spicy a little bit.
How many kids do you have?
Oh,
Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He's showing out now. This is the life coach.
Opposed to how do
you said that's a life coach?
That's a life coach.
People come on the internet it's a girl on Facebook. Since the pandemic, she's been a prostitute, a supermodel, a life coach, a Christian, an OnlyFans.
Doing taxes, maybe?
I didn't see the taxes. I saw credit repair.
There you go.
You know, I watched it. I said, look at this girl. And she do the makeup different. First, she come a man hater.
Yeah.
Then she came like what they call pick me, try to get the guys. Love your man, talking like that.
Yeah.
She throwing shit at like a monkey. Throw shit at the wall
and see what
sticks.
Right.
And that's what people. This what he doing.
Yeah.
Finances. He can't even talk right. You know.
Right.
What kind of finance, brother? What kind of finances he'll teach you, brother?
Well, me.
Well, he'll put you on game. What he gonna
He'll
do?
try to go. What's the bank? He'll say, "Look, Brandon, go to Chase Bank. try to take out some money.
Okay,
and we go flip it."
David Credit Union. You know. Tell him you want to get a car, cut you a check. But with David Credit Union, don't know, we ain't buying the car, we're gonna deposit it. And then that money turns into a different type of loan. You know, see, you couldn't get the loan with collateral. You had to get the loan with collateral. But this how you flip it with no collateral.
Right. So you lied to the bank. You told him you was gonna get a car, but ain't no car ever show up because you never purchased the car with the loan they gave you.
Him 500 during the pandemic. You check out the videos.
Right.
And this boy lost 100 pounds.
Oh, he lost some weight.
With police on your ass, you'll lose weight too, Brady.
That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
They're like, dang, he working out. Nope, he's just stressed out about to go to jail. That's what that is.
What happened to my mom? I just laid up, just be looking in the sky. You see what life hit you?
You're right.
But I'm doing that for 3 days. That's shit. I ain't gonna need to stay awake this long. I'm gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock. I am doing it. Chilling, and I'm content.
Yeah.
So certain things in life will have you do that.
Right.
Shit, I ain't cooked nothing. No biscuits I posted. Shit, they're lucky they
And the
got
gravy?
up there. Yeah. I said, let me pick the simplest, tastiest meal I can cook. I ain't cooking for the rest of the week. You know, I got Mexican food today.
Okay, you from out in the streets?
Yeah, I ain't fucking. I don't got the capacity to do the cooking.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And the worst thing about it, I don't got the money to be eating out. But I don't got capacity to be cooking in. So what you do, brother? Your money free. Yeah, my feelings ain't free.
Yeah. Oh Lord. What you about to say?
You didn't know that, Brandon?
No, I never thought about it that way.
Money is actually free.
Why you say that?
Brandon can spend $1 today and have $1 tomorrow like ain't motherfucking nothing. Huh?
Yeah.
And that's the same with spending 100 today and have 100 tomorrow like it ain't nothing.
Is that just because we're constantly working and we're generating money?
No, I didn't say the back. See, the back end, the money go flow. But you got a tab you got to pick up
eventually.
So, yeah. So
You're right.
Brandon can flow the money because who gives a fuck about the damn money?
Yeah. Today.
Yeah. But it's the tab at the end.
It's building up.
That's why I say money is free.
Yeah, I got
For
you.
right now, money is free. Brandon, who
Right.
cares a fuck about that $22 I've spent in the Mexican restaurant?
Nobody.
You think I have it back on next paycheck?
Yeah, you will.
Oh, okay. It ain't real.
Right. Most money we spend, we don't even see it.
It's not even real, Brandon.
Now,
In God we trust. They don't even trust the money in the United States. Put God trust on the money because we don't think we can pay it.
And we don't. The government is behind on this bill. So
this country is full of the majority of what people, Brandon?
Wonderful people.
Okay. If the start market goes down 3,000 points, those wonderful people remove all the money out the bank. They don't even trust the damn system.
Right.
People, Brandon, the stock market falls and people exit the stock market.
Yeah.
I'm talking about billionaires exit. They don't even trust the stock market.
Yeah.
All
Is the
this shit
stock
is
market, is it just a pump and dump, a large pump and dump kind of?
It's a several century year old pump and dump.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get to selling air and selling
Not water.
air to breathe.
Uh-huh.
That's when the sister and the Mexican woman, the Hispanic woman is acting like the black woman today, and the white woman.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Brandon, they already doing on social media. Brandon.
Are they? But
The
why?
Hispanic girls are fucking like the white girls now. And they out in public with it too, Brandon.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You say they having sex like the white girls. What does that mean?
Brandon, you saw Caesar.
Okay.
If the man was doing that in the Senate, if the man, if Caesar and all the senators was doing that in the Capitol, what do you think everybody else doing?
The same thing.
It's
In a
just on a
smaller
different-
scale. Yeah.
See, up there they got the big water. They got fire under the water.
Mhm.
At your house, you just got a dirt floor you get down on.
Dirt floor.
Yeah, that's what you doing. And don't act like ain't nobody never had sex when they was touching dirt floor.
Yeah, right. And didn't care.
You know, it was a hand or something was touching the earth.
Right. Can you sweep up dirt? Yeah, you can sweep it up. You can make it neat in there, and that's what they
You
did.
get the dust out. Yeah, if you sweep the dust on top of the dirt. Yeah. And make it look smooth.
Right, it'd be a little smooth.
Yeah.
Maybe sweat on it a little bit, turn to mud. But I get what you're saying.
See, Brandon need to be back. Brandon, they need some
What?
drought. See, Brandon, they didn't have a drought in South Carolina in 10 years.
What kind of drought?
A drought of no rain. Brandon
and what's
you
gonna
sweat
happen?
on something one time, mud. Nah, it takes a little more than that, Brandon.
It does.
A whole lot more.
Okay, that's fair enough.
They mud don't come up. That thing just roll off and evaporate. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
You're right.
And mud, clay don't turn to mud.
But that's what I'm saying. You technical, like, and that's what I like about you. You're not just gonna say something and let it fly. You're gonna be precise about it. You're gonna check. We're gonna go back and forth about it. So I do appreciate that about you. We're not just up here saying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, well, that's how you signed a been in a drought. That's how dry dirt really works. Yeah. Bitch got a rain for 2 inches to get the mud.
The mud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Damn, I'm sorry to
You
finish this. You gotta go.
communicate and so.
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship because if
Intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship. Remember that, Brandon.
Okay.
you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex.
And also, if you can't satisfy. You see, we about to close it.
Yeah.
You can't satisfy your woman. She go cheat.
Mhm.
So when the natural age process happens in human beings, when you get less sexually active, that's when your girl gonna cheat per his wisdom.
You're right.
And
wait, before you say I've never seen somebody contradict themselves so fast. He in 3 seconds he contradicted himself. That don't make any sense.
You picking it up?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep
So
going.
relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed it.
Now, now this ain't edited, people.
This
is not edited. This is 10 seconds later. Now relationships ain't 100% about sex.
All right.
Brandon, what did I just hold on? Let's just rewind this. Y'all,
Yeah,
bet y'all
rewind
ain't
it.
believe it.
This
I bet
15
y'all ain't
seconds.
believe
He contradicted himself. Then he re-contradicted what he was saying before. So I have never seen that like that.
Oh, I seen it a lot.
Ultimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't a relationship.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship.
Okay.
Because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex, though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed it, though.
So contradict.
You missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe I don't know. Maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
You see the nerves of this guy.
Right. And she didn't. It's messed up when the guy is more sassy than the woman. Like the
Are you
roles are
surprised?
switched. yeah, I am. But
Wait, hold
what?
on. Damn, we can't even put the damn video up. Okay, you can't make it bigger. Are you surprised by a guy with a turtleneck assassin? Kevin
no,
Samuels?
no, I'm not. I'm not at all. But it shouldn't be that way. The way she handled it, she was like, "Nah, I don't really want to get into it. I'm not trying to get into a back and forth." She didn't really say that, but that's how her answer was. But nah, he want to go back and forth, Mister. I don't argue, but it sounds like he want to argue, don't it?
Yeah, he want to argue. He likes it too.
Yeah,
because it get his rocks hard. Ooh, I can have sex.
Right.
See,
That's what he want to do.
See, sometimes he got that. See, what's that estrogen? He got an estrogen. He taking an estrogen pill, brother.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So
Low testosterone, high estrogen levels.
At Starbucks, you got a person with a green hair poisoning his drinks every damn morning. Because she on a mission to turn him his woman all the way out. You know, women, some younger guys, Boris guys, that do this too.
Okay,
They'll pick a fight with you because they like it. It's like
yeah. They like going back and forth.
Yeah, he one of those type of guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in middle school, or like, well, let's say younger,
Middle
when you were
school.
younger. Yep.
Yeah.
You'll pick on the girl you like, or you'll go back and forth, with her because you really like her, and that's how you flirt with her. That's how you get her attention. He's still stuck in that mode. He's not gonna be trying to get at her, and be like, hey, let's, I kind of like it. Let me get to know you. He want to start taking shots at her, tell her, well, look, you look like you need to be led. Look like you need some help. I can give you leadership. He don't know that woman.
Correct. And people, this clip is 4 minutes long. This whole she talked to 5 different guys.
Mm-hmm.
The other minute of it. It means
it was quick.
Yeah, it was quick. And he's already, you look like you need to be led.
Right.
Be fine. You see what kind of dress she got on, brother?
Okay, what kind of dress is it?
You know she got a master's degree. They got that dress for City Trims. Talking about,
right.
You're a professional girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she may be missing the teeth on the side of the mouth, but that's okay.
right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that because anybody can be missing their teeth.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, she seems like she's a normal girl. How was the other episode? Tell me, because I ain't gonna watch this. How was the other?
Well, I kind of just skimmed through it because I just heard a lot of people talking about the guy. So I was like, let me kind of skim through it to see what some of the stuff he said. I didn't really see their interaction, but I kind of was looking who was gonna pick, because I like to see. I'm like, all right, well, who would make sense together? And I don't remember who she picked, but I think people when they looking for chemistry and looking for who they really like and fit with, that's the kind of matches that really make sense and really work long term. But a lot of people on here, they looking for a clout, they're looking for a moment, so they're not really gonna be their true selves or put their real self out there because they're scared they're gonna get hurt or embarrassed.
You remember the Ninja Turtle man?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened to him? Is he famous?
He was. He had his 15 minutes and it's over.
And that's where everybody on here go get their 15 minutes and it's over.
But is it worth it? Because I think okay, but don't you get a lot of harassment? You get death threats, I'm sure that little turtle man got. Messed up his business. I'm not sure if he really messed it up, but you get a lot of attention, but then you also get a lot of people calling your job, and you're known for the wrong reasons.
But look at this. This woman in the middle and her husband, I believe.
Yeah.
They getting almost 1 million views an episode. Brandon, they get more views than regular TV now.
Yeah, right. And is this a high budget, setup? It's a studio.
Shit, this motherfucker $500 a day.
Okay, but somewhere like ESPN, when they was doing the show that they was doing, they got hair and makeup people. They got people on the set. Like
people come already dressed, already cologne.
Right.
They ready to go.
Right.
And they probably making, how much you think this channel make every episode, Brandon?
I'm not sure. I can't. I would say because they don't put out a lot of episodes.
You think a penny of view?
I'm gonna just say I think they're making 6 figures. I'll just say that they're making 6 figures a year, just doing this, at least.
at a penny a view, they can make it 10. At least you
A
know
month?
it's way more than this.
Yeah,
show.
that's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
Episode. So
Yeah.
if 10 people view them, 100 people view them, and they get $1,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
But
of
it's
people
my
viewing
thing
these
with
people.
this kind of stuff. How long do you think this stuff is gonna last for? I really like this show, and it's always interesting just to see the people and the interaction. But how long is this gonna last, you think?
Until the husband and wife get a divorce. That's all. Because it's the same shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's the same thing.
They be having game shows like this since Color TV came out. Color TV come out, they got dating shows.
Yeah.
You
And
had
we
the
loved it.
game.
Yeah,
The game
Change Your
of the
Love.
dating show.
Yeah, Change Your Heart. I think that's what it was.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you see, how can he be a gangster rapper? And he's chasing booty. He
Right.
was a booty dancer.
Yeah.
He was on a talk show. And now he's wrapping his lips around them words. You know? Of
Right.
course.
Right. But to your point, it's always been dating shows. This is just a new innovation of dating shows. And for some reason, we're fascinated with the balloon pop. But then
Yeah,
sooner or
'cause
later, we're gonna get to something else. But I really do. I'm not gonna say Kendra G the same thing. Like her show still is pretty good, and people still watch it. People come on there.
Oh, her show is
You think it's better?
entertainment wise.
Yeah.
You could get a real the people who smoke bought these cigarettes, they be coming to her show.
But what kind of cigarettes are those?
Them cheap kind I told you the episode.
Last time,
Yeah, I don't smoke it now. This is what I do now. I just
act like you are.
and be working. And it takes about a day or so to keep
What?
chemicals for buzzing up your lips.
That's what I was about to say.
And that's on the filter. They ain't the tobacco people. The chemical, you first hit it, buzz up your lips.
Right. And you can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. All right, Brandon, let's go. You got to go.
All right, man. Thank you guys for watching. Catch us another time. Make sure you like and subscribe. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
Look through our old catalogs, man. We got hundreds of videos on there, and a lot of videos is educational videos. Check out a lot of our old ones, man.
And before we go, I do want to say one thing, because I know you don't like to do certain videos, but I was looking back at the Drake videos, like our early Drake video, like how you were saying,
2022.
He was a character, but that's why I like to do those videos, because moving forward, like it's gonna come back and it's gonna make more sense, and it's looking like, not that we're prophetic, but we know what we're talking about. But at the time, it sounded like hate, right?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've been saying that Drake was this person since 2009.
But that's what I'm saying. But but at the time when he's at the top, it sounds like, how could you be saying that? This is Drake,
I
the
don't
number
hate on
one
Drake.
artist in the. I know.
Excellent music. Excellent music.
Right.
He got the thugs dancing. They up here.
Right. Singing too.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar got them people. I did it bop, beat it bop, boom, bada bop, boom. That's how they be.
But do you think it's because you're not?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
But
we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
I like how you break that down. But do you think it's because you're not all the way into it? Like, people are so into Drake, they can't step back and look at the whole thing. Be like, wait a minute, let me look at Drake in his entirety. Not just listen to his music, but let me look at him as a man. Let me see what he's doing. Is he taken from the culture? Is he really who he says he is? Is he using us? Is he? You know what I'm saying? Is he really black? You know, all these kind of questions didn't make sense then, but now, because he's in a rap battle, now it kind of makes sense.
Rap? No, he ain't a rap battle. He's in a legal battle. All right, people. He ain't no rap battle. This nigga lost the rap battle.
Yeah,
Go on to the next. And before we leave, wonderful people. They don't forget, Brandon.
You're right.
Always coming back for you.
Oh yeah. And that's how I know
W. Bush. Saddam Hussein, he couldn't get him.
Yeah.
Guess who got him? His son got his ass.
Right. And that's why I would say Drake is wonderful. He got the wonderful in him. because he's mad about this, and if somebody gonna pay. He's not gonna just let this go. He can't let it go.
Brandon, when people cheat and they find out you cheated, they be the maddest in the world. So the person doing the crime always gonna be the maddest. What? You can't use those computers I've been using for decades.
You're right. Right.
You know,
right. Correct.
You can't use those.
But is that wonderful privilege though?
Brandon, it's called a warfare. It's a legal battle.
Okay, but do you think Kendrick would have done that, or anybody else? You think Trick Daddy was gonna do that, or Meek? When Meek lost the battle, you think he wanted to do that? He thought he could do that?
No, he can't do that because they expect the culture. Drake, you saw Drake culture how he was dancing at the bar mitzvah. You know. They never do that.
And that's how you had that video too when we did the Drake video when they had his bar mitzvah.
Yeah, you know, I ain't never had a dance like I ain't never had a beat hit me like that. I can't do the beat.
Right.
Yeah. They ain't never had that, but nah, they probably won't do that. But these days, guys, Meek Mills talk about selling coke, selling drugs. I seen the documentary. Your brothers was doing that, and they was doing that for a negative wage. Why? Because they could bail your ass out $500. Project, they didn't have Project 20. They selling risking 3 to 5 years selling drugs, and in life, and they didn't have more than this in this bottle
to get you out.
And you rapping about we sold them cokes. We do, yeah, you popped them willies because we already know. Fruity boys know how to work them bars. We already know. Yeah, don't use Meek Mills. Motherfucker up there. Yes, Diddy. Up Diddy party. Bouncing like a bunny and shit. You know? And ain't nobody.
Why somebody recording you?
When you high on them drugs, Brandon, you don't see them people. Oh, we high on them drugs. You see people right here. That's how they get you.
Right.
You know? You be in the bathroom drunk, passed out. Never happened to me. They only remember if the person is right here.
Right. They don't see nobody back there.
Yeah. This motherfucker had a camera like this on him. He couldn't see the motherfucker. Yeah. There you go. You know how them drugs work, Brandon. You know how you used to be drunk. Think about all your drunk boys.
Right.
You don't remember people right here.
Right.
You know?
Your vision were like right here, right right here.
Yeah. If somebody said it was a murder happened in a hotel room in Myrtle Beach, the guy was in the background. I couldn't point that guy out with that. Unless he was in my face.
Right.
Yeah. But if I'm not high on drugs, I don't do drugs. If I'm not high on drugs or drunk, intoxicated, anything, I can see people clear across the street. He had a red shirt on. He was 9 o'clock. But be high on something, you can't see nobody.
Right.
So,
no, I got you.
All right, Brad, you want to cut it?
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be back.